Well, as we ease into springtime in Colorado, we also know that with springtime comes a special event on the golf calendar, the Masters tournament, right around the corner. So we thought it'd be a good time to take a look back at one of our old rulings in Masters history. This one takes place in 2013. Tiger Woods, 15th hole here at Augusta National. He's just hit his shot into what was at that time a red water hazard. Shot hit off of the flagstick, went back into that water hazard. So Tiger now has come back to where he's taken his last stroke. He's elected to take stroke and distance relief under the old Rule 26. So we can see here, there's a divot right in front of Tiger where his old stroke had occurred. So we roll the video here. We're gonna see Tiger go into his drop. He's gonna drop that ball. And that ball comes to rest on the golf course roughly about 4 to 5 feet behind that old divot. Now, under the rules of golf prior to 2019, when we were dropping a ball, returning it to play, taking relief or some other matter, we had to drop that ball as close to a point as possible. The rules kind of wrote it as if there was near proximity to where our old point was after the drop. Now under the 2019 rules of golf, as we know, we've introduced the concept of relief area when we're taking a drop. So Tiger's ball is a little bit behind where his old divot was, so it's not exactly as nearly as closely possible to where his drop should have come from. As we all know, Tiger's going to play this shot, so by playing that shot, he's going to be playing from a wrong place and under a breach of the rules. He goes on to hit the ball on the green. He kind of completes his round. Now, at the time of his completion of the round, the committee tells him that there was no breach here. It looked like everything was done okay. The ball was close enough to being dropped properly. Tiger goes on to sign that scorecard. After further review of video, of calls in, and then based on Tiger's post-round press conference comments about dropping the ball 2 yards behind where he had last played from, the committee decided that there needed to be a 2-stroke penalty because of that breach applied. Now, Tiger also could have faced a disqualification penalty because of how he signed that scorecard and that penalty. But in this case, there was an old decision that the committee allowed Tiger to keep playing with that 2-stroke penalty. The committee was basically given the authority to waive the penalty of disqualification in that case. Under the 2019 rules, the committee no longer has the authority to waive a disqualification penalty. They have to apply the rules as they're written. Now, as we go into our future of the rules of golf, if Tiger gets himself in the same scenario in the future, more than likely he could be disqualified for this scenario. There are some exceptions to that, maybe an unknown penalty at the time of his scorecard. But if Tiger finds himself dropping and hitting from a wrong place again, the committee might not be so willing in the future. So, something to look at if it could happen at this year's Masters. There's quite a few balls that find the water on 15. Who knows if someone may apply the rules the way Tiger did here.